Bum 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 bum. The Peter Like Show. Bum 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 bum. It's November of 2023, and this month will mark the 18-month anniversary of when I first joined the quiet quitting movement. I distinctly remember the first time I quiet quit. What had happened was I was working at a tutoring center. My boss had really upset me because he decided to, he knew it was my anniversary, my first time going on a date with myself. And he decided to schedule me in anyway. So I decided to take revenge on him. He is Muslim. He's from Turkey. And I did some reading about their religion. I didn't know his anniversary or his birthday or anything like that, but I decided to read up about what day would mean the most to Muslims, and I called out sick the day before that without warning to upset him on his anniversary. I knew it was only going to be a temporary job anyway, and I decided that he needed to pay. I was naive at the time. I should have been a little bit more direct. It was my first touch with quiet quitting. Now this week, I discovered something. I wouldn't call myself a quiet quitter now, but I would call myself a smart worker in terms of being smart with how much energy I'm going to devote to it. Now, I don't necessarily dislike my job, right? Right now I'm an adjunct professor, 2 different colleges. I also do a lot of art projects on my own. Sometimes I look for tutoring gigs on Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, and I actually don't dislike any of that, right? As much as things sometimes do go a little bit sideways, like right now I have one student who has been absent and making excuses and all that. It's still fun to deal with that stuff, right? My bosses are not perfect, but they're some of the best bosses that I've had all career long, right? Especially at Phoenix College. When I make my art, the only problem I sometimes have with these art projects is when I go to sell them, sometimes people are wishy-washy. I would say I answer at least 20 emails for every one piece that I sell. I'm starting to enjoy that. When I first started, I didn't realize the ratio of how many emails I received versus how many things I actually sold, and so it kind of threw me a little bit. Now I understand it, and I actually enjoy responding to every one of those emails and don't hold too much expectation, so that is good. Now the thing is, I don't dislike working, whether it be the gigs or the jobs. I simply like not working. Now that might sound like a contradictory. What do I mean by all of that? Well, I really liked it when I was taking some time off in New Mexico last month, going to see the solar eclipse. I really liked it when I was in Nogales back almost a year ago, last Thanksgiving, and taking a walk in Mexico. I really liked that, but if you were to pay me to not work for 6 months, I don't think I would like that so much. So I don't dislike working. I like not working. I can kind of think of a solution to all of this. Right now, there's a lot of discussions about having a 4-day work week or working fewer hours. No, I don't necessarily want that. We could continue to work 40 hours a week, but still take a 3-day weekend, right? So work 5 8-hour days, or even 5 10-hour days, and just have a 3-day weekend after that, right? There's nothing wrong with that, right? I thought I would throw that out there, right? Why not have more work and more vacation every year, right? There's nothing contradictory about that, right? And while we're at it, let's measure work by actual work output, right? Right now there's a lot of heated argument and fighting about returning to the office. Let's actually measure if we can get more work done by not going into the office, why not, right? This is the Peter Like Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Like Show. Bum 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 bum.